Okay, Sally.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get my sound off from my phone, and that's not working. There we go. Okay. Sound is off. I don't want to hear anything going on. So, hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. For us, this is our Friday. It's our final day of the week, and we get to rest for 2 days. Yeah, 2 days off, kind of, sort of 2 days off. On those 2 days, though, I teach classes and do another live show, and so it's days off, but not days off at the same time, but not very much scheduled in there. So I get myself outdoors. We do, and actually go work in our yard and begin the plans of the total renovation of our backyard. It's it's going to be a big endeavor. I think we need something like, oh gosh, I don't know, 1,000 or more feet of cement and all kinds of stuff, because we are going to take away most of the grass from the backyard, alleviate that, and we're going to put plants and a pathway and a pond and a fire feature in the middle. And so I can't wait to walk everybody down that path so you can see what it looks like when it's done. But that's going to be our playtime when we're away from here. And it will probably take us the whole entire summer to get this implemented, little bit by little bit by little bit. So, and the plantings, I'm sure, is going to take us right around probably 10 years of constant planting and to get them to grow fully. Can't wait for that. You know, it's finally good weather here in Michigan. Um, we've got our first almost 90-degree day coming up on, I think it's Tuesday this week. And we haven't hit that high yet this year. So I'm looking forward to it. That's our final day off this week. And I'm looking forward to spending as much time as I can in the outdoors, reconnecting with Mother Earth. And that is the topic for today, is connecting with Mother Earth. What are you doing? How are you going about keeping yourself grounded and cleared and freer in your breath work? It's very important to go outside, to catch some vitamin D, the good old fashioned way, by letting it soak into your sun. A lot of us are lacking in vitamin D, and I found myself, and Tony has found herself, taking supplements, to give us what we're lacking. And then being inside here all day long, and we don't come out until the sun is just starting to set. So we don't get that sun, and I'm so missing it, missing the time outdoors, working in the yard, working in with the flower beds, and all this, just simply pulling weeds. Those things I am really truly lacking in, that connection with Mother Earth, getting your hands dirty, walking barefoot in the grass or in the soil. These are things that we tend to take for granted. And I'm done with that. I need some connection to outdoors. I can't do a second year with, I think last year, I think I probably had maybe 2 days outdoors for the whole summer, where normally I'm outdoors every single day. I got about 2 days last year, and it's really starting to take its toll. I have indoor plants that I work with all the time, and I do meditations, and I try to do many things, be creative and clean and redo rooms, and I do artwork and I paint and I make jewelry, and I do a lot of things to ground me, but I'm missing the connection to Mother Earth. I'm missing that walking in the grass, that just sitting there and um, sitting there and watching the activities that go on around us. Our backyard is fenced in, so we don't get to really see what the neighbors are doing, but We live very near a really tiny airport, you know, the little small town airports, and they do a lot of um, skydiving in the summer, spring, summer, and fall time. And so we actually get that privilege of watching them. And in some occasions, I've heard them scream, full grown men screaming as they're coming out of the plane. Not my thing, um, but definitely it's kind of fun to watch, especially when you're working in the yard. You know, we can tell when we hear the flapping of the parachute as it's opening. And sometimes we hear the screaming as they're falling before the parachute opens. Um, you know, and then we know to just look up and watch, count how many actually jump out of the plane at that time. Um, I think I've only seen like three at the most at one given time. So I think they probably keep it very few. I don't know why, but you know. Um, and we also live near a river, and there's bald eagles that have taken refuge there. And so usually every summer they make their selves known to me. And whenever I'm in the backyard, um, maybe it's coincidence, but I don't really believe in coincidence. I think everything happens for a reason. That I would be out in the yard at the time where they would fly overhead, and then they would call out from time to time. You could hear them, and it was really an amazing um, experience to watch and see them. Their flight is just so effortless. It just looks like it's nothing at all. So getting to experience these things while the sun is beating down on you, it just feels so good. The trees blowing, you know, speaking to each other as they do. It's an amazing moment, and it's catching, catching those moments when you have that opportunity. This is the grounding part. This is the part that attaches you or reconnects you to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, however you choose to call it, to the Creator. Um, these are the things that you look for. These are the moments that you appreciate because those were the blessing in that moment that was left there for you. So doing or catching these moments, catching these blessings, when you have the opportunity, will absolutely ground you, reattach you to whatever it is that you need to be reattached to, um, rebalance you, re-energize you. It does so much when we actually take the time to just sit there and breathe it all in. What an amazing thing that is to have happen. I can't wait. I can't wait to go home at the end of today and, you know, just be. That's what I think I miss the most is just being able to be able to sit on the porch, listen to the sounds that go on around you. We have seem to have adopted an outdoor cat. I can't have another cat in the house, or he would be in so easily. He's a big orange tomcat, and he's taken a liking. For some reason, I'm drawing the orange cats in this year. Um, we have one. We have two cats in our house, and I'm allergic to cats, so having two in the house is a little challenging from time to time. I usually suffer for the first hour or two after I get home, and then I kind of adjust. Um, so I can't really do any more cats in the house. Three is just living miserably, so I don't want to do that. And I'm already on daily allergy meds, so for the two. Um, but he kind of stays in our garage, so he does have shelter, and he comes out, and the whole neighborhood feeds him. So he's very well fed, and he's a little chunky thing, but he's very loving. And I know that he's there to to guard us from the outside perimeters. So he's wandering the yard, and I think he's protecting us from the outside of the home, while the other two protect us while we're sleeping. And that's the whole thing with cats and dogs. Dogs are here to protect us in our human life, and cats are here to protect us in the spiritual realm. So, and they say that you can really, when a cat wanders into your sight, into your focus, comes to your home, a stray cat, these are the cats that are truly your guides, or your guards, I should say. They're your guards, your protection. While you sleep, while you're away, they protect your premises um, from anything that may want to cross barriers. So for him to disappear, and he's such a beautiful, beautiful soul. They're also, most cats, I would say probably all cats, are quite the healers if you allow them to. Um, Not afraid of much either. So Safars are afraid of strange energy. They don't like strange energy. They only like Tony's and mine, and other than that, they pretty much stay hidden for a while. The little girl cat never comes out when someone comes in, and the boy cat, he'll hide for about 20, 30 minutes, and then he comes out. Um, oh gosh, yeah, my mind is drifting off because I just want to go home, and I want to go outside and play in the yard and start already today. It's a beautiful day out. The sun is shining. We've had some pretty cold days in this past week, frost involved, and I don't think we've seen the frost, but nearby towns did. Very foggy at times and darn cold at night. But lately it's been kind of tolerable, and it's the sun, like I said, the sun is shining, and that makes it more inviting to go outside and just breathe. Just breathe. I just want to go breathe and be in my yard and all that good stuff. So, what is it? How is it that you like to do your grounding? I would really love to know. Um, okay, trying to find where we are at. Not there. There we go. Okay. Hello, Andrea. Hi, Robert. I finally caught up. I forgot to turn the phone on. I'm just so busy rattling off to you guys. And so, yeah, how is it? What is it that you like to do? How do you get to go outdoors, spend some time out there, um, just chilling in the sun? Are you a person that sunbathes and you worship the sun and you go to the beaches and lay out and really get those rays going? Gosh, I miss that too. Um, Menopause, I think, changed me on that one. I really don't like to be out in the really, really hot heat. But I guess if I'm by the water, it's a little bit different because I love being by the water. So I don't care how hot it is then. But if I can't go to the water, I don't want it to be that hot. Not like that. My limit, I think, is probably 80 degrees. And then I'm starting to complain. Um, oh, share the video. Let me see. Share there and share there. Okay. All right. And share there. Okay. There. I've got them all shared now. Finally. Um, yeah, it's that end of the week. That Sunday is our Friday. So that end of the week, my brain tends to be gone. It's toast. I don't want to think no more. And um, oh gosh, making all the technology work together is a little bit mind-boggling to me anymore. I walked away from electronics, and I choose not to remember more than I have to. Um, oh yeah, Robert, I used to love doing that too. Uh, I love to go. I'm not usually sunbathing either. I'm usually up and at it, doing something, walking the beach. I love to rock hunt at the beach. We have Lake Michigan here, and it's massive. It actually used to be an ocean at one time, and so it really produces some beautiful stones. And I love to go walk the beach and look for them. Sea glass is another thing, little pieces of driftwood. I work and do art with driftwood, so I'm always looking for that. There's been times where I found geodes in Lake Michigan, on the beaches, so that's always a good thing. But my biggest thing lately is lightning stones, and I'm just discovering hag stones. So, Robert, do you know what a hag stone is? And do you know what the healing properties is of a hag stone? I would love to know. Um, and so, true coffee time. I needed that today. I tried to drink a lemonade. That wasn't going down so well. Not in the mood for the sour thing, I think. I don't know. Oh, a hagstone. This is a hagstone. And if you look at it in every angle that you see it in, it's got a face sticking out at you. Like little skeleton faces. So yeah, this is a hagstone. And I don't know much about them, but I was just, oh, absolutely. I was just, um, I was just learning, or I just read something on hagstones when my youngest client, I gifted him an amethyst and something that he could carry in his pocket, and he turned around and gifted me this hagstone. So I think, the winner here on this one, and I absolutely love it. And um, I will hold on to that forever and ever and ever. So yeah, he is. But the reason why I want to talk about what you're doing outdoors to reconnect to Mother Earth and all this stuff is because we just had Earth Day, and um, it's so important for us, I think, at this time now. I received a message not that long ago that Mother Earth was recalibrating herself. And then I had watched a video that had talked about Earth uh, growing. The Earth itself is actually growing bigger and bigger. And when we were at Lake Michigan the last time, we had noticed that it had appeared that that area of Michigan had grown, as in pushed up out of the water, and things had shifted greatly. So, connecting, we have a little special guest here. Look at who joined us today.
I got my work done. I could come join you.
Hi, Julie. But because of this, I tend to believe that the earth did grow, because doesn't that make you think that it did?
Yeah.
Seeing that how Lake Michigan and the walls and
everything.
hills and everything came up, it just seems like it pushed up from the ground up, like stretched.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something going on to this, and the waters seem to have receded, which would lead to the waters would recede if the ground grew, right? So it's got me thinking. Food for thought. I love food for thought, and I love throwing that out there if people think about this.
Right.
Are you seeing signs in your area? Robert Dosa said hi, Tony.
Hi, Robert.
Julie Kiss said hi, Tony.
Hi, Julie.
So I'm wondering, are you guys seeing signs of the Earth itself? Um, it's crazy how it looked, and we actually had to scale such an inclined hill down. And it was a sand dune, so we were scaling big mountains of sand to get down to the beach area. And I think it was worse because it was sand. So that really sand gives your legs a workout anyway. And then when you're doing that kind of stuff, holy moly, it had signs for us to go around the long way, but we didn't want to go around the long way. So we just scaled the short way. And we were tore up our legs, our piriformis, our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads, our feet were burning in pain for days upon days, almost, I'd say, the better part of a whole week.
And hers had to be worse than mine because she had to drag me up the hill. While we were both holding this basket of rocks.
My gosh, I had collected rocks. I told you I love to rock hunt. I really do. And so I had a bucket of like what felt, it was probably like 20 pounds of rocks, but it felt like 100 pounds of rocks. And so I found 2 long pieces of driftwood, and so we stuck them through the rail of the handle of the pail, and she carried one side. 2 pails.
Wasn't there 2 pails?
Yes, yours and mine, but yours only had 3 little stones in it. Mine had like 30. And so we were carrying this. She was doing one end. I did the other end.
Pulled me up the damn hill.
And we had to go up that same hill, and it was kind of like this, not like this. Right. It was like this, and so we kind of had
sand, nothing but loose sand, man. It wasn't even packed. It was loose.
It was loose. She kept shifting out from under her feet, and yes, I knew if I was going to make it, and I didn't want her to hate me afterwards if she hurt too bad. So I thought helping her up the hill. So I did that. I pulled her up the hill along with me and the buckets, and my gosh, was I ever tore up from my.
It was a good time.
The base of my skull all the way down to my feet hurt, and as soon as we would get them unlocked and our muscles free again, within minutes they would start setting back in again. Oh my goodness, it was multiple times of having those muscles released a day just to make it bearable, I guess.
Well, you get a picture. We've been working like all the time. And for us to get out to Lake Michigan and do all that walking, we're not used to all that exercise in the first place.
Julie says you two are funny.
You should have been there.
Oh, Julie, if you are coming to the Michigan retreat, just wait. We will have you doing some weird things too. I'm sure of it. Because we will be visiting this area. I'm hoping that they do something. I don't know what they're going to do to make that pathway again. I don't know. But it's like in a crucial area of the pathways. It's like the main pathway. So they're going to have to do something. I just don't know what they're going to do. They'll probably bring in truckloads of sand is what I'm thinking, and build it up that way. But wow. Wished you could join us, Robert, for sure.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Visit your local beaches and places that you know what they used to look like. Check out the changes, because there's been many, many, many changes, and you can't miss them. Not the changes here anyway in Michigan. Holy moly. Big changes. I hope you can make it in, Julie. I really do. That'd be amazing to have you here.
That'd be fun.
We are actually closing down the center for a week. That week, the whole week, we are closed. we want to spend as much time with everybody too. We don't want to miss out on anything, even if it's just socializing. If we're not in a class at the time, just socializing is going to be a beautiful thing. So,
It's gonna be like our vacation.
we've got lots of things planned, and oh, nice. She hopes to be in Cocoa Beach in May for a week or two.
Yeah.
Go for 2.
Yeah.
I'm voting for 2.
Yeah, and anybody that comes for the retreat wants to stay longer than a week, we have an extra room.
Absolutely.
We actually have an extra 3 beds right now.
Absolutely. Yes. We have that ability to have 3 people stay.
Well, 4 if somebody wants to sleep on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 5.
Yes.
2 might be able to sit on the couch.
Yeah, 2 would be comfortable on the couch.
Yeah.
3 could actually fit on it, but 2 would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the retreat is September 10th through the 17th. Absolutely. So, speaking of which, I have to start pushing those applications out to people. So, if you would like to, you can go on Zenlightenment, or you can go on Angelic River, I believe it's there too, and sign up for it, and you can prepay and have it all said and done. But we're going to be pressing for everything, all monies to be paid up front by the end of May, so we can get this time absolutely secured and have nothing step in our way of that. So, and if 86 people, the thing is if it's got 86 beds, and we are going back old school. We are going back to summer camp. We are staying in cabins where there are 11 people to a cabin.
So bring your pajamas.
Yes, and your bedding. You'd want to bring your bedding.
No naked sleeping.
Things like that. That way everybody can have their own pillow, their own blankets, and feel somewhat comfortable. And if 40 beds, I think it is bunk beds. If 40 people sign up, then it's like roughly $55 a person for the whole week to stay. If all 86 beds go, it's roughly $20 per person to stay for the week. And then that leaves you plenty of time to sign up for classes and so on. I'm going to be pushing this week to get instructors and people that want to teach a workshop, people that want public speaking, motivational time. So I'll be looking for motivational speakers.
Want to lead a stretch class?
Absolutely. You want to lead a stretch class, a meditation class, anything. And absolutely, because I know I'm doing meditation, and I'm also going to do Reiki workshops, teaching people how to move energy in their daily life. Let me see what else is going to be there.
I'm not doing as much as
you may do it. I don't know what day of some occasional scheduled chair massages or something, 15-minuters or something.
I don't know, maybe. I'll be on vacation. I might not want to do that.
Right. Rest. But there'll be different crafts as well. I know what else there is. There's some canvas and painting classes. One is going to be held on.
That was one.
For some reason, I don't think it's the 9th or the 10th. I mean, the 16th or the 17th. I think the 16th for some reason.
Because Jordan's doing it.
So yeah, Jordan's doing it. So she's doing that energy painting class. What else? There's going to be.
I know we got a yoga instructor
Yes, we have yoga for the week.
for the whole week.
For the whole week,
Sweet.
and she's also going to be doing an every morning an AM, and then throwing in some evening classes here and there, an evening wind down, quite possibly one by the campfire. So
Ah,
a campfire yoga.
that'd be fun.
Absolutely. I've been tossing around an idea of trying to see if I can rent goats somewhere and do some goat yoga. But I don't know. I don't know about that yet. Yeah, that would be amazing. I think it would be so fun.
It would be fun, but it ain't gonna happen. Somebody's gonna have to take care of them goats until
I
they
would
come
be
get them.
laid
It
out
ain't
on
gonna
the
be
ground
me.
laughing my butt off more than I would do with anything.
I'd run out of clothes and have
Absolutely.
to run home and wash my clothes because I'd be inking everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Them
seeing
goats
you
can
like a
get
bingo
mean,
dabber
man.
thinking
They
to me.
really can.
So, well, they'd be baby goats, of course, so they wouldn't be so mean.
Well, this one was mean baby goat.
Oh, don't say that, Tim, because they're supposed to be cute. But anyway, we're playing around with all kinds of things. We also have a fire dancer that has talked about coming in and entertaining us during one of our campfires.
That should be fun.
At the end of the retreat, there will be a ceremony the night before we leave, the night before everybody leaves. And we'll give everybody their certificates for the classes that night. We'll do some lots of love and peace and happy harmony going on, and
Maybe even some Cocoa Krispies.
maybe pebbles, cocoa pebbles. Um, I don't know. Maybe a glass of wine or two that evening. We'll see. We'll see how it plays itself out.
You're gonna drink wine?
No, I don't like wine. Ugh.
I can't drink because of my medication.
I tried it. I don't like it. We went to the Catholic church and had a wine tasting there, which does not seem like it
Well,
goes
that
hand
one
in
kind of
hand.
wine was pretty good.
Nope. I don't like the buzzed feeling 2 drinks in, 2 sips in.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling. I don't want. Ew, no, I don't want to return to that place.
Now you know why people are wine drunk.
Because well, true, because it is very quick to the head.
It
I guess.
is.
At least for. Oh yeah. Um, Julie says it sounds like so much fun. Yes, and we have all full use of the whole campground. Nobody will be there, other than who is staying us in our group and for the retreat. We have full use of the kayaks and the canoes.
And I can't wait. I want to use the kayak.
Me too.
We have friends that want us to kayak, and I don't know how. So
we're looking at. I'm looking at picking up a few pedal boards. Those are very low cost. They're like $4 a piece.
Why would you want a paddle board?
Because some people would like it. I would like the paddle board.
You gotta stand up.
And when you fall off, you're gonna hit foam. You're not gonna hit metal. See the kayaks. That's why I like the kayaks, because if you fall out, you don't get as bruised, I don't think. But I knew the size bruise and the dark bruise that I had, and it was complete purple like an eggplant when I fell out of a canoe and scraped it. Ooh, wow. I couldn't sit for about 2 weeks, not properly. Oh my goodness. That was bad. So I don't really care for the canoes so well.
I probably wouldn't either, but
and if I get in a canoe, trust me, I'm just sitting there. I am not gonna work. I'm not gonna work for it. But the kayak, you gotta kind of do your own thing, or don't go nowhere. Which is, they're probably gonna be a lot like bumper cars. I cannot make a bumper car go. I just sit there getting hit by everybody, and then I'm getting angry because I can't move. Oh. So I'm sure I can get the kayak to move. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I can hear us just a little bit in that phone. It keeps
Throwing
distracting
you
me.
off.
Yes, absolutely. So, gosh, what else? Is there anything else we have planned?
No. Terry got anything planned?
I'm not sure what Terry, I know I need to talk to her and start hammering out the plans for this, not waiting for the last minute. This way we can start contacting people and seeing if they would like to come and teach a workshop and or class. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh, there was one thing I was going to say and I don't know what it was. I don't know. Kind of went right out of my mind. See, that's what I said. That is detracting me from it. So yeah, for a week, I had to take a deep breath in order to remember. So for a week stay, even the $55 is not bad.
Not for the whole week.
Nope.
But you
No.
have to have your grocery money.
Yes.
You gotta feed
We
yourself.
we'll take care of a few different choices for meals that night. But then Saturday we'll all get up early. We'll do our yoga. Get ready to go, and we'll head to the store. Do the grocery shopping
We'll do
first.
massive grocery shopping.
Yep, everybody go do your grocery shopping. Get your gather your food and treasures
And then by then you'll know, what the kitchen looks like and the refrigerator and all that kind of stuff, so you'll know
yes.
what to buy. But everybody's eating is different, because I have Crohn's, so I can't have a lot of things. There's other people that have eating problems, disorders. So.
Yes, or doing a different diet like keto,
Yeah.
Weight Watchers, gluten free, diabetic. So there's so many different eating things. I couldn't bear to put that onto one shop. Otherwise, we could have hired their cooks to come in and cook for us, but um, that wouldn't be such a good idea with everybody's different diets. That would be horrible to do to a person. So I figured in the morning we can prepare a crock pot, and there's like going to be many, 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 many different crock pots there. So,
or there's grills. I mean,
or there's grills. We'll have plenty of cookware and so on there. And like I said, the crock pots and all of this. So there should be no reason why we can't get all of our meals all done. And maybe one cabin wants to get together and say, this is where this cabin's going to be, cabin A, cabin B, cabin C, whatever, there's ways of working this out.
Yeah.
It's just, we got to get together, Terry and I, and hammer out the details. So then we know where to go from there.
This is a massive undertaking, so the details do have to be ironed out.
Yeah.
You don't want to fly by the seat of your pants that week.
No.
Especially if all the beds get full.
Right.
That's going to be 86 people looking at us. It's like, I don't know.
Hi, Kathy. Andrea joined us again. Hi, Andrea. So we're narrowing down on things like that. And I think I'm going to I have to revert back to a list, because if I don't put a list down of things that are going to be needed for the cabins and everything, then I'll forget to remind people of this or to pick it up or whatever the case. Like silverware, we could go to Sam's
they
Club
might
and pick
have
up the
some
big
there.
things.
They might have silverware. They might have a fully stocked kitchen. I mean, we just have to go.
I'm pretty sure they do.
See if we
the
can't
disposable.
See if we can't go in there and check things out and see, so we know exactly situations like with the beds and the kitchen.
True. So maybe I should try to contact them again and see if we could go to a live video from there.
Yeah.
So we can show everybody what it looks like and what we're looking at. But I'm not sure what the showers are like, but I'm pretty sure that they have individual stalls and so on in a big shower room.
I hope so. Because y'all don't want to see any of this.
No, no, no.
What? You don't think they want to see me?
Oh, no. Did you get offended?
You're being all mean to me on
I
camera.
wasn't even talking. Somebody's touchy. Yeah, yeah. No, I was putting no, this, no. So, um, God, what else is there to work out? Entertainment. We are doing healing nights or healing days, healing nights at Lake Michigan. So there'll be a couple of times of that. And we'll be doing some instrument and some healing times around the bonfire.
Can I bring my big drum?
Absolutely. Yes, you have to bring your big drum. And you have to bring a little drum. I have to bring all the instruments that we have. Yeah, because we want to do the healing around the bonfire, just sitting there and just really getting involved, and talking and chatting and laughing and just having a good time. But the bonfires will be nightly.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Maybe we better start collecting
so much fun, you guys.
wood. We'll just order. Oh, that would be a thing. We'll order a truckload of wood to be delivered there.
Right? Yeah, a truckload of wood.
Delivered to Camp Kidwell. Yeah, so yes, it's actually Friday. It's Friday through Saturday is what it is. So we can start arriving Friday evening after 3 p.m., I believe it is. And then I think we have to be out by, I can't remember what the next day is. I have it written down, but it's either 11 a.m. or it's like 5 by 5 p.m. I think we have to be out of there.
So I thought you couldn't arrive until after 5 p.m. and you had
Oh,
to check out before 3.
That's probably what it is. It's probably can't arrive before 5 and can't, you know. But if you plan on taking a plane in, then we would suggest that you take it into Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's only about 20-25 minutes from us total. And it's a small airport, but we can find you a lot easier.
Yeah, so contact us ahead of time so we know this, because if there's more than one person, we would kind of like to get coordinated on, because I don't want to spend all my time. I know, but I don't want to spend all my time in Kalamazoo that day waiting for people.
Unless you are looking at renting a car. If you are looking at renting a car, I'm not quite sure how we would do that, but we would work it all out. Figure this all out.
Just talk to us.
We will absolutely check out the Kalamazoo Airport and see if they offer car rental. I'm pretty sure they do. So we'll check it out and we'll see and make sure everybody knows. Shoot, you have that on. I don't have my date book. Oh wait, yes I do. Hold on, I can tell you. I put it over top of the heater, so I didn't have to deal with it.
What, the date book or the heater?
The heat. I didn't want to deal with the heat today.
She loves it when I give her a hard time. Keeps her on her toes.
Okay, September. Let's see. September, I can't see. Retreat. I really can't see the thing here. But we are really, that's bright. Hold on, I'm getting it. Okay. It is the 10th. Friday the 10th. Why can't you see?
No, I said you can.
I can too.
Okay.
It's Friday the 10th through the 17th. Through Saturday the 17th. So we can start arriving at 5 p.m. on the 10th and staying till we have to be out of there by 3 p.m. And everything has to be cleaned up. Everything has to be returned back to normal. So that's probably another reason why we want to go in and shoot a video
Mm-hmm.
or snap pictures or something, because then we can see what it looked like.
Right.
And then we can return it back to that. So we'll be on for some cleanup crews and so
We
on.
expect you to clean your own cabins.
Oh,
I don't expect to go into anybody else's cabin and clean it up.
No, nope. I'll just go
You're on your
through.
own.
We'll just have to go through at the end of
I'm
the
on
stay.
vacation.
Not that day. You're not. You're going to be going through the cabins with me and doing a final check
I'll do
and making
that,
sure
but,
everything is good to go.
You'll be adults and clean up after yourself.
Yes, absolutely, Julie. The 10th through the 17th of September, 2021.
Yep.
Yep. So we're actually going to be doing some, I would like to maybe go up to that rock hunting beach.
State park.
Yep, the state park. There's other beaches. There's so many other beaches. Is trying to pick out the perfect ones for everybody. That wouldn't be
Like steep hills.
like steep hills and stuff.
We'll have to go check them out.
Yeah,
Because there's the Oval Beach.
There's
and then
Oval
there's one
Beach.
right off Fenville to the left. It's just a little beach. but
absolutely.
people
And
said it was a big rock.
plus, you guys are coming in September, so there's always the apple orchard,
Ooh,
um,
yeah.
which does
Get
a
some honey
whole lot
crisp.
of fruits and vegetables. Not vegetables, but fruits and
Yeah.
peaches and apples of every kind of
Raspberries.
apple that you can imagine. Raspberries, all sorts of things. Pears, I think, but I'm not sure. I never make it for the pears. I don't know why.
Go to the apple orchard, but we had to make some apple crisp or apple pie or something. I had to have my apples cooked and skinned.
Oh, absolutely, Kathy. And like we said, if anybody wants to stay over a couple days after the retreat, we have the ability to at least put five people up, or four people up. We have one,
We had three beds and two people
and
on
two
the
people on
couch.
the couch. Yeah, but
Well, actually, two of those beds are queen
are
size.
queen size, so
Or
you can
three.
share if you
All
don't
three of
mind.
them. All three of them are queen size.
Yeah, so we'll have 3 queen size beds.
Yeah.
One room is big enough to have 2 queen size beds in it, still have plenty of room to move around. And
And
then
the other
yeah.
queen size bed is private, but I think that's going to be already taken by Sandy and Carl.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. And then we have the sectional in our living room that is quite large and it can hold 2 comfortably. You know.
Yes. You go home, sit on it, and fall asleep.
Well, when it was here in the center, we would sit on it and fall asleep.
Oh, I wouldn't ever make it to fall asleep, but I'll tell you what, there was a time or two my eyes were rolling in the back of my head. Half the time, I think my eyes were open.
That was a comfortable couch to be on when you were sick, though.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely what?
She says that she thinks she can handle. Kathy Hand says, "I think I might be able to manage." Get this, see more. To manage like Saturday the 11th through Tuesday or Wednesday. Then I can be back to go to the Ocean City, Maryland Bike Fest with husband. Oh, absolutely. That would
That'd
be
be
perfect.
awesome.
I am
Yeah.
so looking forward to meeting you.
That'd be fun.
I can see it now. It's one of those moments where I'll grab you and hug you and jump up and down. You stay with the energy. Oh, yeah.
And all our close peeps are going to come stay in the
Oh, my
cabin with us.
gosh. Yes.
You guys
Yes.
get to listen to us snore. I don't hear myself snore.
Trust me, if I'm hurting, you will all hear me. So I'm not going to, I refuse to walk down that steep sand hill. So I hope they change it by September, because I can't do that. We'll have to park down to the other end and take the other way around.
We'll
Yeah,
have to go
because
check it out.
I'm not going to spend a week in pain like that during that week. That's not going to
That
happen.
hurt too much.
Even massage therapy and Reiki didn't help. Nothing.
Singing
Oh,
bowls didn't
my.
help. Nothing helped.
Oh, no.
Hot stones, raindrop therapy.
Oh,
It was
absolutely,
terrible.
Kathy. I'd love that. Oh, yeah. So we are so looking forward to it, and we are starting to kind of taper everything off and get our list together of, we need instructors, we need teachers, we need people that want to come in and just be with us.
And if you want to do this right away, because that way we can get Sally and Terry to do a daily itinerary for us.
The sooner I get people to sign up, the sooner you spread this word and you let everybody know that we're doing this retreat through Angelic River or through Zenlightenment.
Yeah.
Spread that news. Let people know if they are interested. Absolutely. We are trying to bring something like, almost like Sedona to Michigan. So that's what I see. I see some healing times, some camaraderie, some friendships being made.
It's going to be a big old camping trip.
It is. It's going to be a beautiful, huge spiritual camping trip. And I think it's just going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Let me see what else where they'll be. We'll tour some of Michigan and show you the different area beaches and
it depends on how many
some
people
lighthouses. It would be wonderful. How many people is where?
Because if there's 86 people and we don't have room to put 86 people in a bunch of vehicles.
Oh.
So we might have to just make.
Well, a lot of people are driving in. So
Right.
a lot of people are doing the car and the whole kind of joining together carpooling.
Okay,
Couldn't think of what the name was.
Cool.
A lot of people are doing some carpooling and driving in to do this. So I know that Linda Lemieux had talked about driving to upstate New York. Yeah, upstate New York. Linda's in Florida.
Yeah.
And she's talking about driving up, or is she in Texas?
No, I think she's in
Florida, I think. And then her driving up to upstate New York, picking up Deirdre, and then driving up to Michigan, which wouldn't be too terribly bad, but.
And then she could pick up Erica and Charlie and Stacy Lord. See? Linda's got a whole car full, and you guys ain't going to cost anything hardly.
Yes. Not Lynn. Linda.
Yeah, that's what I said, Linda.
Oh, I thought you said Lynn. You know the pop-ups. Yeah, I can't do tents either. And I will say that there is the ability to pitch some tents. If somebody really wants that privacy, I'll tell you what, if we had to pitch a tent, I'm bringing a king size or queen size bed.
Right.
It'll be all set up for us right before anybody gets there. I can't do blow up beds
I'd rather
either.
sleep in the bed, in the cabin.
Yeah, so would I.
Where there's a door and the wild animals will be outside.
Yes. Yes, because
I'm not a wild animal girl.
Oh, see, Linda is in Texas, she said. Oh, no, she said Florida. I mean Florida. Okay. Yeah, I will say though, for those that do think they want to do the whole tent camping, we do have a little bit of wildlife around here. We have a lot of skunks.
I mean,
And they're not aiming to please. That's
there's
all I can
not
say.
a
They're not
lot of
aiming to hurt you.
poisonous things or anything, you know.
But we do
but
have
we do have copperhead. We do have
Michigan rattlers.
Yeah.
We do have water snakes. What
Water
moccasins. Yeah. We do have coyote, and we do have cougars. Even though they tell you we don't have cougars, yes, we do.
And there's even rumor that black bear has been spotted in this area, but it's not proved in the what are they called? The people,
the DNR.
Yeah, the DNR won't admit it.
You won't admit it.
No. But they won't admit the cougar either.
No, but then I've also heard a tale or two from different people that a wolf has been spotted.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I tend to think that maybe they just were not thinking straight or seeing straight, and they were probably coyotes.
And so I'm 98% sure that you'll be just fine in a tent, or even laying out underneath the stars by the campfire.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm 98% sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just the type of person that I'd rather be in a cabin, in a bed, behind a door.
Kathy's like, no tents for this lady. No, we did the tent camping when we thought we would go start doing the whole camping thing. And even though it was fun, the body aches, I don't think quite made up for the yeah.
Now that we're almost 60, forget it.
Yeah.
It's just I gotta draw a line somewhere. If you want me to make it the whole week or 10 days or whatever it is, you better give me a bed to sleep in. Even if it is lumpy.
Oh, that was hot. So, oh goodness, that burnt going down. Julie says, no tent for me either. Not for us, can't do it. So this is why we went with the cabins. Yeah. And this was, I think, the best choice for us as far as bathrooms went and being able to, and showers, and being able to accommodate everybody at pretty much the same kind of time.
Because we get people of all ages and all conditions, and some people can walk really well, some people can't, that type of thing.
So. Yeah, so we had to accommodate everybody, and then to give us a place where we could go to and be as loud as we want to, and do our thing, and hang out, and just be us. Yeah. So we found this place, and they jumped right in and said, absolutely, that we sounded like what they represent. So we loved that about it, and the fact that.
And the darndest thing is, one of the ladies that run it is a friend of ours' daughter.
Yeah.
So she doesn't even realize it yet that it's we're going to be renting it, but so we didn't go through her to do it, but.
Yeah. Nope. I just put the notice out there that this is what I was looking for, and all kinds of people screamed at me, Camp Kidwell. And so I think within the next, tomorrow, what's tomorrow? What do we got tomorrow? Class only? We should write out there tomorrow. Just write out there so I can get some pictures. Yeah, we will.
You can't write out there to do yard work.
I ain't going outside to do yard work when it's cold out. It's freezing in the morning. It is still cold here in the morning. I left the house with flip-flops on this morning, and my gosh, my feet were frozen for the first 2 hours here.
Well, the high only got 51 today.
But it's beautiful out. Sun is shining.
Very deceiving.
I don't like shoes. I don't like shoes. And I don't like going barefoot. So flip-flops is like that common between barefoot and shoes. Yes, otherwise you can just go Google. Kathy's asking that she, or saying that she thinks Terry shared the link. And I think she did. And so you can go on it and see what it looks like. Yes, but it gives very limited pictures, very limited pictures. So I would love to go out there and shoot a video and take some pictures and do that for ourselves so you can see more.
And then we'll put that on Zenlightenment on
Yes.
Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're not a member, you better become a member.
Yes, I think everybody here is a member. They absolutely are. They're part of our family.
Now you know I'm not just cocky with her, I'm cocky with everybody.
Oh, see, she's always wearing flip-flops around the house.
Kathy?
I don't know what it is about shoes. I just don't like them. I think they hurt my feet more than they do anything else. I've got tender feet.
I love being barefoot.
I used to run barefoot all the time. I used to be able to run over gravel and not have it hurt me at all. Now, if I run over gravel, I have bone bruises on the bottom of my feet, and that does not feel good.
And it's hard for me because, you know, being Native American, I'd be barefoot constantly ever since I was a kid.
Yes.
But now that I take Humira and I'm so prone to infection and stuff, I have to cover my feet.
Absolutely.
Because it's just like a diabetic for me. And the wounds won't heal, they'll get infected.
Yes. So speaking of that, before I forget, because you made me think of it, it popped it into my mind.
Yep.
One thing you're going to want to bring for the Lake Michigan trips is a pair of water shoes. Bring some kind of shoes that you can put on your feet and wear, and they'll help your feet. Because the last time that we went in and I was walking on all them sharp rocks, them not jagged, but they're round rocks, but by the time you're stepping on them with your bones, my feet were bruised really bad after that.
And
So
the archers especially.
yes, absolutely. Make sure you bring a pair of water type shoes.
Yeah.
And if you're one that doesn't like to swim with the fish, then bring some waders. So there are plenty of fishing opportunities as well. So if you're a fisher, you can bring
your pole
stuff to fish with. There's plenty of lakes around us. And around this area, there's plenty of lakes where this camp is too. And there is a lake right there on the campsite. So there's going to be a lot for us to do. And the only trouble I think that we're all going to have is we are going to have trouble finding the time to do everything that we want to. Absolutely, Kathy. I will absolutely begin to kind of chip away and make a list out for everybody, things that you might want to consider bringing, like mosquito repellent. Because, yeah, I'm sure you're new to Michigan. I'm sure they're going to love to take some samples of your blood.
Especially you people from Florida.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys got some pretty big
sweet
mosquitoes, too, because
I bet they do.
Man, we went to my family's in Arkansas one time.
Things carried
and I had shorts on, and we were packing up to leave the next morning. And I remember the mosquito. There was a mosquito that bit me right in a vein on the back of my leg, and turned my whole leg. Just the whole thing was purple like an eggplant.
Almost all the way around. Yeah.
Yep. That was not a normal mosquito. That was a sparrow. A seagull.
Those things were huge that year.
It was pterodactyl. That's what it was.
I told her, I said, I'm not going to Arkansas in August ever again. Ever.
See you later, Julie.
Bye, Julie.
Oh, yeah. So absolutely bring some mosquito repellent. It's going to be things like, Andrea, yes. When I get it, I usually get it on my hands and my feet. And those are the two places I absolutely hate to get bit, because you can't control that itching from that. But I do know that the best remedy for mosquito bites is to not itch it at all, because when you itch it, you release the poison, and that's what itches. I've learned that much, but I can't control the itching.
And what a lot of people don't think about is a first aid kit. So I'll make sure that
Oh, yeah?
I have a first aid kit on hand.
We will have a pretty good. We'll have a first aid tote.
Yeah.
Gauze. Those tape suture things.
Yeah.
Band-aids. Peroxide. You name it. All kinds of good stuff. Gloves. Lots of good stuff. And I do sense that there's going to be probably a few videos coming up in Zenlightenment that's going to talk about the necessities, the things that you need to bring. Keeping people posted, getting out the information yet again to more people, and so on. So I think there's going to be some more videos come in. I'll let Terry know that I plan on doing this, and hopefully she can do the same thing, or let us share them into Angelic River, and maybe her and I coming together again and doing some videos.
Yeah, just make
Yes,
sure,
Kathy, there's bathrooms and showers.
just make sure you do this just as soon as possible. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't procrastinate like I do
No.
all the time, because we got to get this secure and make sure that we have it
Yes,
for sure.
because here's the thing. Once we pay the down payment, once we pay the money, that's all that's going to be able to come stay. We can't pay your money from there on because everybody else has already paid the missing pieces. So let me see if I can make this make sense a little more. If we are expecting 75 people and we charge everybody, we split the money owed. The $2,200 owed will be split by however many people sign up.
Yeah.
So if only 75 people sign up, and that's how much we pay, I wish you had your calculator available. 79 or 75 people sign up, and we pay for 75 people. We still have to split that 2,200. That means that them 75 people took up that whole cost.
Yeah.
Which means we will not be allowing any more in than the 75 because it wouldn't be fair to the 75. That's right.
So it wouldn't be right for
they paid for it,
and
it went to it already was paid to the people, and so then it becomes set in stone.
Right.
So
even if you are only going to come for like 5 days, you're going to have to pay your part.
Yes.
I mean, for the whole time being there, because otherwise things get complicated.
Yeah. So just make sure.
But if you think about it, $55 for 5 days even is a really good price.
Yes, that's just a little over $10 a day.
Yeah.
But if you, sorry, I was going to say, I don't know what it was. Really, we just have to get your John Hancock that yes, you are going to go.
Yeah.
So go and fill out the form. Make sure it's filled out. Not that you have to pay right now, but if you fill out the form, then we know you are definitely interested, and then we'll know. This is how we're going to tally up how many people we have. Yeah. By how many people fill out that form. And then those people, when it is time, as soon as we say, okay, we can't wait any longer, then that's when we are going to collect that money and collect those people. And if there's 50 people, 75 people, 80 people, those are the only ones that are going to be offered to go to the next step. And now payment is due.
Or even 20 people. I mean, 20 people, what would it be, like $100?
Andrea, you can find it on Angelic River Family, or you can find it in Zenlightenment. If you find it in Zenlightenment, I know that it's at the top of the page. I know right where it's at. I can go, I'll go comment your name there and say it's right here. And then you just go answer that and go into there. And there's the forms there. It's like a 2-page form thing, or maybe one, I'm not sure. But I think it's 2-page cover and maybe the questionnaire or something like that. But absolutely. Get your name on the list. That is the most important thing to do, is to get your name on the list.
Yep.
That's going to ensure that you have a chance to go to the second level, which is the payment due. So if we don't get your name on the list, and payment comes and we go to the payment due, then you're out of luck. So we've got to get that done, and we have to get this payment done. Summer's coming, and they're
Time's
going to
gonna
fill
fly
up that
by just
time,
like
and
that.
we're not going to be able to get it.
Right.
Then we're going to be out of luck because we only have one full bathroom at our house and one half bathroom. And so that would make things a little bit tough.
And we don't usually let anybody else use our half bathroom
Yeah,
because it's in
so-
our master bedroom.
Yes. So we can't do all that. And even though we have wildlife in our backyard, we have chipmunks and bunnies and a copperhead.
Yep.
And some moles. We have moles too.
Definitely a copperhead.
Yes. I've
We've
seen him, and he was
We've seen
big.
But I seen the skin to it. That was gross.
Yeah.
It was big. That was gross.
Absolutely.
That snake has got to be big.
He was probably, I'll bet you that the part that I seen, he was like that thick around. He was big because what drew me to him in his direction was I didn't see him. I heard him hitting the wood as he was trying to get away from me. So I'm just lucky that he didn't come back at me or I didn't step by him because I did not see him. Not until I heard him moving and hitting things. And then that made me look. And so if something's going to make me look, it had to have hit it pretty hard. And he hit it several times. So, yeah, I've never seen a snake in Michigan that big before, ever. I was convinced that somebody lost a boa constrictor.
All right.
That's a baby boa constrictor. That's
Not
what
my
mean.
yard, please.
Yeah. Yes.
But I gotta get going. It's after 4. I gotta get ready for Giggle Wiggle Hour.
Yes, and I better let you all go so I can go
We'll see
help
you
her
guys
get
later.
ready for Giggle Wiggle Hour and clear the floor. And so we will see you all later. Love chatting with you guys. I miss talking to everybody, and I so missed it today. We were like busy from the moment we got up, and then we were on the run and moving. And next thing I know, it was past time, an hour past time, so we missed everything. It's like, I hate my mornings like that without my cup of joy. So, anyway, everybody, I'm going to get off here. You guys have a great day. Rest of your day. Have a beautiful week ahead. I'm going to enjoy the next 2 days off, minus my class tomorrow night and the live video for EWN One with Earth, Up Vibe Energy on Tuesday at 11 a.m. And so I'm going to get off here. Guys, have a great day. Peace, love, and Cocoa Puffs. Have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Bye, everybody.